August August the 14th, 2023. Guys, you're looking at a level 3 evacuation notice called Go Now. It says leave immediately, danger is current or imminent, and you should evacuate now. This is coming from Lane County, Oregon. Massive firefighters going out, and it's on the Facebook page of the Lane County Sheriff's Office. And you can see their badge in the bottom right there. It says, if you choose to ignore this notice, emergency services may not be able to assist you further. Do not delay leaving to gather items or protect your home. This will be the last notice you receive. Entry to evacuated areas may be denied until it's safe. When we look at the satellite images, you can see why. And we're going to do that, but you guys are in the same extreme heat weather that we have been in the South for a couple months now, and it's really bad. And so in the mountains there, it's been very dry, and now you're in this extreme heat. This is going to get worse, and you need to pay very close attention to it. Let's take a look at the satellite images themselves. Now take a look at this. It's not at all hard to spot this fire. It would be in west central sections of Oregon. You've got a long range of mountains there, so it makes it 10 times harder to get in there and try to do anything with it. It's not like a grass fire. You can barely walk there, and some of these mountains in good conditions, much less try to escape or try to get in and put out one of the fires. But look at that. And they're saying it's because of the heat factor. Now, they haven't said what started it yet, but when you got very dry conditions, they even shut down the loggers and things like that, guys, all the way from here in different areas of the Northwest after a certain humidity and temperatures reach, because just a spark from a chainsaw can start a fire, and they are mandated by law to keep the weather information on them in their vehicles as they're cutting this timber. And so we're dealing with that now, but this is extreme, and you just don't see these type temperatures in this area. Now, this started last night, so some of you guys are aware of it, but if you're in that area and you've moved out, then check on any friends or family because these type fires are going to kill the power lines and everything. The poles, anything you've got going through there is going to be pretty much demolished. But it says the Democratic Governor Tina Kotek has invoked the Emergency Conflagration Act for the Lookout Fire, allowing the Oregon State Fire Marshal to mobilize firefighters and equipment and the Blue Incident Management Team to protect life and property. And in this image, you can see how hilly the country is there. It's very mountainous. This is coming from Richard Hyatt on Facebook. It says the Lookout Fire has been growing rapidly. Oregon State Fire Marshal Russ Temple said, the next few days are very concerning with continued red flag conditions. To face these challenging conditions, we will coordinate the resources necessary through the power of the Oregon Fire Mutual Aid System to help our local fire service partners. Now, the article is not very long, but there's a video you can come here and look at. It's from Channel 8 KGW there, rapidly growing wildfire in Lane County. They're calling it the Lookout Fire Evacuations. So check that out, guys. I'm going to let you watch that. But remember that we're just getting started in this type of heat for you guys in that area. And if it's going to be that hot there, this could be very deadly. We could be seeing more incidents like we saw in the Hawaiian Islands, which is disastrous. And they're starting to put some blame on the sheriff's office there from not having things coordinated properly. And if you look carefully at who that sheriff is, I'm not going to mention his name. He was also in Vegas back during a time when Mr. Aldean had to run off the stage. That's not a very popular topic. Same guy, same poor coordination, same changing of dates. Now, another interesting thing that I saw about Maui, or some call it Maui, is the people are very concerned about people coming in and buying up that property because it was very old, 100 years old and more than that, very, very cherished section for the Hawaiian culture in that island. But they're afraid now that what we saw in the burned out images will become very tall condos and hotels and things like that and just completely wipe out that culture. And I'm sure there's very popular people that are there now. thinking about that and building very large homes. And the homes that will be built would be way over the pay scale of a lot of the folks that were in that area. We're watching it, guys. You watch it. It's a heads up. Be safe.